Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're not too tired for one more presentation. I'm Father Mark Lewis. I'm the rector at the Pontifical Gregorian University. And the first thing I want to say is thank you for those of you who trust your students to us for the traditional formation in philosophy, theology, canon law, history, psychology. That's our sort of bread and butter at the Gregorian University. The second thing I want to do is wave at my general, because I did find him. And then I want to talk not about one program, but 3 programs that might be useful to you in your governance. The first is probably the one that is maybe best known to you. It began as the Center for Child Protection, but is now the Institute for Anthropology, with a special concern for the dignity and care of the human person. So the Safeguarding Program that many of you may already know, the program works with many congregations to develop programs in various countries. The language of the program is usually Spanish or English, sometimes Italian. It provides either a diploma in safeguarding or a license in safeguarding, very, very rarely a doctorate in anthropology. Its purpose is to prepare people for your commissions for safeguarding, for your people of trust, for reporting, and in general, simply to help people continue to have the education and the updating that's necessary for the prevention of abuse. So that is a program that's been in place for quite a while. Father Zollner is the director. He didn't give me pamphlets, so the other 2 will have pamphlets, but you can look online on our webpage in both English and Italian. That will give you more information on that program. The second program that I mentioned to you is the Centre Pierre Favre for the formation of priests and the consecrated life. It was founded 30 years ago. We'll have anniversary celebrations next year at the request of the Congregation for Catholic Education and the Congregation for Clergy. The idea was to begin to prepare people who could be spiritual directors in seminaries. Very quickly, the consecrated life became interested in doing something similar for their own formation purposes. The Centre Pierre Favre is an interdisciplinary program that also gives a diploma in formation and also a licentiate in theology with a specialization in vocational formation. The program is interdisciplinary. It includes theology, especially spirituality, canon law, the rules that you need to know in formation and in spiritual direction, and psychology. So those courses are all part of the program. Another very important feature of that program is that all of the students are accompanied by a spiritual director. So this limits the number a great deal. There's a great deal of, there's often a waiting list for that program. But it's also, if you have people that you see, envision going into that kind of work, it's a very good program. Finally, the program that I suspect people ask me to come and talk about is the program in leadership and management. This was founded 5 years ago in the Faculty of Social Sciences at the request of the Dicastery for the Evangelization of Peoples, because in many parts of the church around the world, there's plenty of spiritual formation, theological formation, but not a great deal of formation in business and management skills that are necessary to maintain the institutions that we have. So the program was put together with some spirituality, some emphasis on the sort of traditional theology of the degree. But the main part of it is the business part, the actual how you look at a spreadsheet, how you understand economics, how you deal with employees, all of the different things that oftentimes do not quite get into the theology or formation curriculum in first cycle theology. So that program is also done in a modular way. So we bring in experts, because we don't have a business school at the Gregorian, from various Jesuit universities around the world to teach us about management, about leadership in a more dynamic way. And the program is offered in English. The program in Centro Favre, by the way, is in Italian, and the IADC, the child protection, is in Spanish and English, but with the possibility of also in Italian. The leadership program is really intended to help you find people who can manage provinces, schools, hospitals, various institutions, with a sense of the morality and spirituality of the church, but with the business practices, with modern business practices. So those are the three different programs that we offer at the Gregorian, in addition to the traditional ones. You're all most welcome to apply. There will be brochures in various languages, again, on the table for the last two programs. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Father Mark, and good work with all those programs and for your faculty. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm.